Alrighty, more Minecraft, because don't know what else to play, really. Ain't got anything lined up, because I just finished uploading the only other video that I had done up, which was Hood. Might play some more Hood later. Let's see. So, this game got an update. It was nothing special, really, though. So, yeah. That's pretty much it so far. Yeah, so this game got an update. Nothing happened, really. Do I want to harvest that? I don't think I do just yet. I want to continue with my house and go from there. Oh, fuck. I was out in the cold yesterday, so let's see. I don't know if I want to keep the same design wall. I think I do. I think for... Okay. I'm just trying to get my bearings on, like, what exactly I'm looking at. Because, like, I could put, like, a secret storage here, which would be kind of cool, but... I don't know if I want to. I think for right now, I'll just do this. Just leave it at that. Oh god, I already gotta sleep? What the fuck? Alright, let's see. So, the house so far is coming along. I would like to do like an exterior design as well, because I know that, like, you can do some cool exterior design type of shit and all that, but this looks pretty neat on the inside. So the idea is quite simple. Um, and then just start going around with it, I guess. Well, I guess if I was to carve out a hole, there would be no problems. Right? I guess it would look a little bit more natural if I leave a hole. We just have it where it's like, maybe move these around a little bit. I'm trying to think. Like, this is just the front. This looks cool. It looks neat. I like it. And I want to keep like that kind of same design. I do need more, I think, just moss to put up top. Because I want to actually build like an actual roof. But I gotta figure out the design layout though. Oh, do I not have enough oak? I don't think I have any. I might have to go grab some. Alright, let me go grab some oak for right now. See if I can fix most of my problems. I think I also need more stone for this build. So I'm also gonna go look for more stone while I'm at it. I get to, like, start harvesting more stone. Alright, I got about a stack of it, so it might be good for right now. Just a stack of it, so I'm gonna just do that up right now. The auto smelter, the most glorious thing in this game. I don't have any coal, do I? God damn it. I used it all again. Oh well. It should provide me with enough stone, hopefully. And then I just gotta go grab oak wood, which I have plenty of trees. Lots of bees spawn because of the biome event, which is nice. Might change the outer layer here to wood, I don't know yet. Because I would love to do that, but I also gotta like figure out what exactly I'm doing as well. Huh. Oh, look, we got turtle spawn here as well. That's actually really dope. Because we need those for scoots and stuff. So I can build the cool helmet. Look at him. Derpy. I don't have any seagrass for these guys. Oh well. So if I breed them, then I can get eggs, and I can probably... I'm thinking that if I do get the eggs, I can keep them trapped pretty much in an area for a little while, which would be nice. I feel like if I do logs on the outside, I gotta move the moss. Let's get an idea of what this looks like though, so... That might look okay for a design. Because I feel like it looks too bland on the outside. If I just do... the dogs are barking again, god damn it. Because in the front I can keep that the same, which looks good. And then over here I can change it to like logs and stuff on the sides. Just keep the back and all that the same. I don't want to do the exact same copy outline though. Then we gotta change some of these to leaves, of course. Only a couple blocks ever need to be changed to leaves, in my opinion. This way it kind of like merges with the rooftop a little bit more along the sides, and then we can make it like actually become just foliage, which I think will look good, along with like the stony texture of the back outline right here. Because I'm gonna change some of these into like fucking leaves and shit too, which should make it look kind of neat. At least that's the goal. That's the like outline that I'm going for here. Make it look a bit more foliagey and naturesque, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like I don't need windows up here because I'm gonna have the tower probably have windows. Something about making it go up one more floor, making that like my enchanting room or something. I don't know yet. Because I could put a ladder here that leads up to the next story, or I could put one here. It depends. I'm gonna need a shit ton of moss blocks. Yeah, I also grabbed some like plants and stuff to make like the indoor of the house look neat, like with design and shit. Cause I want it to look like a rustic, nature-infested fucking house, but I want it to, you know, still look good. I add the wood for like change in texture. Hopefully, it makes the house look a bit more decent. Because now I'm gonna merge it all with moss, so hopefully it adds flow to it. And like a cutoff point on the outside also makes it look a little bit nicer. It doesn't just look like it's, oh, you know, it's just turning to moss. Oh no, it's like, no, it's like, it's merging. It looks neat. Right here, I want those. Because I want to do more and more leaves the higher I go. But like that's like really hard for me to like manage. It's all resource management at this point. I think this looks pretty neat so far. I like it. The oak, I think, just adds a bit more depth and texture to the base, which looks good, in my opinion. So, that's why I'm doing it. And I can also use these as building blocks. I like the azalea leaves. They're actually a really good touch for this. And the stone I'm going to use over there mainly. I probably won't use it for the walls, really. And then, since I want to build the rooftop now, I feel like changing these. I feel like changing some of these would be good. Like right there, I feel like changing some would be good, and just keeping some would also be good. So like, I change this corner bit to moss, and I change this to wood, I keep this one wood, and then I change this one to moss. These three I might just keep wood all the way around because I don't know what I want to do with them yet. And then I'll change this back one to that. And then I kind of, since this is the back side, I'll actually change this one to moss, and then adds a bit more color and texture. That's what I'm trying to like get at with this. And basically, this is a building tutorial for nature-infused houses at this point. Because like you gotta keep your like moss, but you gotta add like a lot of leaves and stuff too to make it like look like really good and all that. I shouldn't need the wood right now anyways. So something like that just looks good. It looks the higher you go, the more you can like mix and match it. A bit easier. My phone just went off. Who's like texting me? Oh, no one. Okay. Just game stuff. So like here I could place this. I could place another set of leaves. Place one there, and then we'll just change the rest of this into moss. It's not about how much moss you use, it's about how many leaves you use in the long run. So like here, you would definitely want moss because there's already like 3 sets of leaves. But then like you want to make sure it looks like it's something. And like changing like this corner block to leaves wouldn't be horrible, but it wouldn't look like it's actually merging with the house. So like you just do that for like an outline, and then you can like, oh look, it's expanded or some shit, and then one more, and then you just place some leaf blocks and some moss and all that. You get a little wacky design when you start mix matching it and shit like that. I'm not changing this one, I'm just using that to get up. Which I could just, you know, place another block like that, so. I don't know what you are, but I want to kill you. I think it's a bunny. The bunnies spawn here. I also really want to figure out how to do the tower before I go any further, because I feel like if I get the tower down, I'll be fine. Let's see what this looks like from the outside. On the sides, it's not really merging as much as I want it to, so I'm going to actually have to cut away some of it to do this. I want it to look like it's actually merging with it, though, is the thing. See what this looks like. I guess that does look a little bit better, so I'll actually leave it like that. Does look like a little bit wonky, but it looks like it's trying to like merge with the house a bit. It's all about that exterior design as well. So I feel like down here, if I just leave it moss, it looks fine. This also gives me like more building blocks and stuff that are I don't really have a lot of, which helps. And then it's turning nighttime, so we'll sleep first before we do anything more. And then I'm just working on getting. Oh God, what the fuck? All right. It is coming along. It's looking quite nice, actually. Way better than I thought it would. Because there is such thing as too much foliage, and I feel like I'm getting the right amount to make it merge and shit. Then again, I also gotta like, you gotta trim away some of this to make it look like it's kind of like getting eaten by the house a wee bit. Because then you can keep some like the wood and stuff like in between. But then again, you gotta add some moss, so that way it looks like it's actually merging with the house. And then like in the tower, I'm gonna do the same design, but I'm gonna try keeping most of it stone. Because I want it to look good. I think this looks neat. Go up here. Because on the inside, I'm going with the more, like, oh, it's still natural type of feel. And then I feel like I should cut off, like, the top here and just moss. Alright, let's start getting this built up a little bit. Let's see. Because I need to merge it while I'm doing this. But I also want to keep most of it stone. For the design template I'm going with. So if I get the foundation built up first, like this, then I can kind of fuck around with it. So like... The idea is very simple with my builds. It's just like, keep it... Because usually before I was building huge ass bases and shit, trying to make them look as fucking big, massive, and neat as possible and all that, but now I'm just trying to figure out how I should build this properly. Let me see here. Because I do need to put moss up there too. I kind of want it to go up and into another room via ladder out here, maybe? I don't know. So if I put a ladder here, yeah, maybe if I put a ladder straight down the center there, it would look kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna do that. I know I can make that jump. Just give me a second. I don't want to build because I feel like if I make the jump, yep, I did it. Okay. Because most of this is gonna merge and turn into moss, so most of the flooring is gonna be moss and dark oak. I think that's what I want to do. So about right here should be good. And I just need to, let's make a crafting bench because I haven't done that yet. And then we can put the crafting bench somewhere. Put it there for right now. Give me, shit, yeah, ladders, there we go. And then, because I want it to look neat while trying to build something unique, you know what I mean? It's like here I'm going to actually need an overhead of, what should I do actually? I feel like wood is standard. It works. I can always merge it later, so it's whatever. Merge it with the build, you know? And we're going to change, actually, I think I'm just going to make, perfect, and then, let's see here. So actually I'm going to need the moss and the stone, because I think I want to start trimming it. And we need some leaves and some glass. should be, yeah. Okay. I think it looks pretty good for how I'm trying to start it out anyways. So, that works by my standards. Let's see. Because I'm trying to like merge it. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Let's see. Because this needs to all be up one more maybe? I don't know. Because I want it to be the... Let me think. I think I need to go grab more dark oak. I think that's what I need to do. Just fucking go grab more, but... I think I want to do scaffolding up here. But like with dark oak for scaffolding. Like I want to do like something like this. Keep it like nice and simple. Just do some simple scaffolding with the dark oak planks to make it look like it's kind of like holding itself up with the wood and shit. Because you can't really merge that. And I think it would look okay. Let's make a couple set of stairs. Let's make a couple more. I need quite a few. Let's make a couple sets of slabs. And we'll just throw the rest logs into there. Because I could do log scaffolding, but like that would just look... Because I have to... Because this is like more of a natural thing, I'd have to actually merge it. Which I wouldn't really like. So I kind of want to keep the aesthetic of like a modern house as well on the inside. Mixed with like the aesthetic of this. Yeah. Because we're not exactly going to have a roof. More or less I'm building a... How do I put this? More or less, I'm gonna build a moss roof that's like angled on the above this, and I'm gonna use this so it looks like it's being held up. And of course we have multiple support beam areas because of how I use the logs. Now I don't know how I feel about this, but we'll figure it out as we go. Because I feel like if I keep it simple like this, it will look really neat with something above it. I think this actually would look really cool for my like idea. So yeah, it kind of looks like ass right now, but I feel like it's gonna look really good when I finish it. So we're just gonna keep going with it until fake it till you make it, pretty much. All right, let's see. Because I kind of want this to be the enchanting room up here. But in order to do this properly, I'd have to get started on the moss walls up here and stuff. Now I'm not doing this all moss, I'm just doing this so I can start doing the layering of azaleas and shit too. Shit, it's turning nighttime. I think so far it's coming along. I just gotta finish it. It's looking very green on the top right now, but I just gotta angle it in. I just kind of gotta like make it all merge in together, and it should look fine on the outside and the inside. Maybe it does look a little bit too tall from the outside perspective. Yeah, I think it does, so I have to make it angle in from that height, so let me do that. I'm grabbing these because don't want to waste too many materials. I'm trying to build a house, you know. So I'll grab the shears, I'll break everything up top, and I'll see what I can do. Wish you could like shear moss or something. Moss kind of just breaks fast regardless what you use. I think what you're supposed to use a hoe on this. Well, I'm gonna need a wall here regardless. Kind of want it to stick out on the top here as well. So I might try this type of shit real quick. And then just try bringing it in from... This problem is one side's probably going to be lopsided, but I'm fine with that for right now. So all I gotta do is fix it up a little bit as I go. Shouldn't be too hard. This is just me flexing my fucking building skills at this point. I feel like I could keep this open with some 3 high glass maybe? Now I feel like I gotta put an extra layer out, don't I? Yeah, because now it feels as if the roof is gonna be too small on the inside. The one problem with Minecraft. Sometimes things look too big on the outside. Then when you start building them, they look too small on the inside. I think this is actually how I want to do it, because then it won't look as small. Hopefully it actually ends up looking pretty neat and cool. Then we just gotta build like the roof. The angled roof type of setting. I'm gonna need a lot more leaves, so I'm gonna actually have to go grow some azaleas. This is horrendous after a while. Yeah, I feel like once you get the basic outline, you can kind of just fuck around with it, you know? I need some more flower azalea leaves, so I'm gonna actually go farm those up right now. God damn, this shit's way harder than it seems to get done. Most of the time when it comes to building a house in Minecraft, it's a lot of just farming. There's not a lot of actually like the whole building process unless you're building something like I am. See, this is rooted dirt, which this is actually like that's like the only way to actually get rooted dirt is to grow a azalea tree on just normal dirt. So that's just how it like works. I don't need this many azalea leaves. I ain't gonna lie. Moss blocks, I don't have any besides the ones in my inventory. I don't think I really need mossy stone anymore because I'm not really using it. Merged it out because it's kind of like what I was going for. Because I want the tower to be the main focus of stone, and then have like a little bit on the front, but then I want the rest to just be moss because I feel like because this being wood allows the sides to have more contrast compared to the normal actual building, making it look more like nature-esque. And up here, I'm trying to get the walls made because I want the walls to be out one, so that way I actually have room for the enchanting table. It may look goofy at first, but I'm trying to make do with what I have, so bear with me. I don't really like that one there, so I'll do that. And then I kind of just gotta build it across, right? Sort of. Maybe building like an actual rooftop wouldn't be horrible. I kind of want to just use the plants. Oh, shit. I was just trying to get a feel for my thing. Let me run back up there and get a feel for what I was doing. My brain was like going like fucking... I like zoned out because I was thinking of like what I wanted to do. I feel like that needs to stay. I know what I said about making myself more room, but I'm not exactly sure on how to do that because I was thinking I'd move it all out one, but see, because I got the 5 across. Well, I do need to sleep now because it's turning nighttime, so I'll actually run all the way back. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I want to do it. It's kind of hard. Probably end the video here soon. Kind of want to finish the roof, maybe do some exterior design as well. I think I'll do the exterior next time, though. I feel like I'm making everything look too flat from the perspective of the outside of this. But then again, I gotta actually like build it all, make it look neat. If I raise the floor one, would that work? No, I don't think that would really help that much. Well, let me do this first. And then see what we have. This design looks a little bit weird, but I want to see how it turns out. Because you can't just completely block off the nature on the inside, so if I do something a little bit like this, maybe. Don't look horrible, but I do want to change this into solid. Yeah, because then it looks like it actually matches a bit more. I'm trying to go with a design. I was thinking about doing a border down here, but then again, maybe just doing something like that. Yeah, this looks simplistic and easy, and it looks neat. I think it looks pretty cool. And then you come up here, and then it's like, oh, look at this. It's an actual room, and then that's like the only piece of stone, but that works for the aesthetic part. This is just the roof that I'm doing. This is not even like the actual building or anything like that. That's what makes this difficult, because then I still gotta change like fucking so much of this. Cause like I feel like I got most of it down. I think I like the idea of most of this being leaves up top. So that way it can like let natural light in somewhat. That's like the appeal. Like in theory it works, but upon execution it might not work as well. I love these fucking flowering leaves. It just looks so good. Might have to pick up more of these, honestly. Because I still gotta build this tower part. I like the open plan thing, but like I kind of want it to be enclosed. There is a problem with this house, though. I'm pretty sure one lightning strike and this whole house is fucked. That's why I'm thinking about making a rod catcher in the sky above this. But I'm not sure exactly how well that would work, so I was thinking about just placing a couple around my house. And then, should be almost done with the house. It's looking pretty good so far. I just gotta like touch it up on the outside later. Because having most of this be leaves, I think would look cool from the inside. I feel like using boring leaves is just too boring half the time though, so you gotta like spruce it up a little bit. That's why I have all these azalea flowering ones. Keeping a couple moss blocks here and there actually does make the house look better. In my personal opinion though, so. I just gotta kind of close up the front now. It's gonna be way harder than it seems, but we'll try. And then Kind of want like a moss block there, I think. But I need to go get some moss, so. It does look a little bit neat, but then again, from afar, it just looks like a green top house. It just looks green. Like almost no reason until you get like closer. So I'll have to actually do some outdoor design. Maybe using stone brick. Might have to use more stone brick in the build to make it actually look like it's more merged. So I might touch up on it, but before I do that, I'm gonna actually just go get some more moss because I want to finish the rooftop by the very. You know, it does look a little bit weird when you run up on it, but I feel like if I make more of it stone, maybe if I just merge some stone here and along the edges on the lower top part of the floor and keep some of the moss, maybe it'll look good. Because I think the tower looks nice. I think it looks amazing, actually, but. Perfect. This looks really cool on the inside. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out on the outside. This actually looks fucking neat. On the inside, it actually looks pretty cool too, because it's like an open house plan and shit. But I feel like if I use stone bricks like a bit more throughout it, maybe it'll look a bit better. So I think I gotta raise it here because it doesn't really quite reach. Like, I gotta actually make it look like it's being taken over a bit more. Like, yeah, this is pretty much just me removing a lot of the moss and shit, but I feel like it will make it come together more. So I'm fine with it for right now. We need to sleep again. It's during nighttime. I don't want mobs to spawn, of course. They won't spawn in my house with the whole thing of me having that type of roof, because during the day at least, because it's actually like light goes through the house, so it actually keeps everything fine. You know, but I think I need to use a lot more stone in this build. Maybe over here. I kind of want to like merge it a bit more. I kind of want to keep the wood design, but also like add some more like stone aspects to it. Let me go grab more stone. Because like I don't think I used enough stone. That's just, I think that's just the facts. Like there just was not enough stone being used. So we're just gonna make an absolute metric fuck ton of these for right now. Or make like 20, I think works. Now it's actually looking like more like a building that's being taken over. It's not just looking like it's all stone, nothing else, you know what I mean? It's not looking like just a mass blob of fucking greenery. Looks like it's actually being taken over. And then over here, it's like you can keep some of the like aesthetic of like the leaves in between, because the leaves in between actually add more character like that. And then if I check the outside, it should look a whole lot better. Shouldn't look so like all green nothing else. Yeah, I think this looks way better, especially if you're coming up from it from like afar. It looks like way nicer. One thing I want to check was this backside. Oh yeah, this is gonna look cool on the backside too. I think I need to add more leaf blocks though. I think that's like the only thing I've done wrong so far. Is I don't have enough leaf blocks. I can add in some standard leaf, which I think would work. I just have to get up there and do it. You know, I think I got the right idea for what I want now. Just a couple leaf blocks should be fine. And then... Actually, I think one was fine. Let's just see. Did one, like, change that one a little bit? Yeah, it did. It made it look a little bit more characteristic. I like it. It's like characteristic because it actually makes it look like an actual house. And it makes it look like it's actually being taken over. That's why I'm liking it so far. But I feel like I gotta add some exterior to it. Because it feels kind of bland when you look on the outside, right? It just looks like someone tried building a house and failed. But I feel like if I put like some stone etching here, maybe up and around a little bit, I don't know, maybe, I'll fuck around with that later. Fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna fuck around with that later. Probably add, actually, where is it? Because these are I'm gonna put in a flower pot, but where's the one thing that I want? No, not big drip leaf. It was, can't remember now. Oh, vines. Vines. I have vines, right? Or are they all planted? I think they're all planted right now. So yeah, no. So I actually been growing vines. I don't know how many I have, but I might put these on it just to kind of like cover it up a little bit. Yeah, these have grown a lot. Alright, I got like 9 vines. That should be fine. I'm just gonna use these to like just place on the building. Because I feel like placing some on the logs will make it look neat. Hopefully it'll spread out a little bit too. Because eventually these will actually grow out and like over most things, so hoping that's what it does. I think I'm gonna place one here, and then just to like get it to start growing and stuff, just place a couple around. It's not exactly the greatest idea when you're building a house to place like this shit on it, but like it should help it look a bit better too. That's the idea at least, and that's only if it grows. If it doesn't grow, it's kind of like whatever.